Hello everyone, welcome back to A Little Perspective. We have been learning about obscuring boxes on top of switches so that the switches become inactive and obscuring the things that get moved by switches. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. Let's go into inconsistency. Interesting name for a puzzle. Inconsistency.
On days that Jan stayed, he started posting long, rambling messages to the server. Stream of consciousness, word salad that would go on unexpected, unrelated tangents and never come back. Conversation within the community would grind to a halt, as no one could get a foothold in what Jan was saying.
I think Jan might be having a mental health problems or whatever. I guess we'll find out. I've also, as this level was starting, I was thinking, oh, it's interesting how the mechanic does match to the story in the sense that Jan keeps leaving and coming back, and we're like hiding these things and making them come back, etc. Mechanics do connect. So what's going on? There's the goal, except there's a gate in the way, a classic gate that I cannot just roll through. There's also that one there that's somehow going to be useful. And, I mean, this feels like it's going to just lead me into whatever's going on. Wait, how do I get... What? Oh, I see. Do I see? Because I'd have to then get down as well. No, I don't think I do see. Okay. Wait, but okay, so I need to press that button, presumably. Oh, it's going to put a box on my head. It's totally going to put a box on my head. Okay, so how do I get to that button in the first place? How do I get anywhere near that platform? What lines up? What am I not seeing? Nothing lines up. What trick? Wait, what? Yeah, okay, that does make sense. for some definition of sense. Can I get on top of you? Maybe? No, I don't think I can, but if I could, I don't know what I would do with it. I wonder if we are going to get things in this game where, like, because something looks like a cube, even though it isn't a cube, I can stand on it or something. Is that going to be a thing? I could totally imagine it being a thing. It fits with the rest of the concepts. Like, if it looks like a cube, it is a cube. Oh, okay. Okay. Because I can't see it, that thing basically doesn't exist. Okay. Alright, I had to stumble into that, but okay. And then this is going to go on my head. Yes. So I can slide around with a thing on my head, as you can in all good Sokoban games. So you're going to obscure the thing above me, though. Oh, yeah, we're obscuring both of them. Of course we are. Well, this is wild. So you're going to help me get through here, are you? What was the point of that one moving? Now the one doesn't exist. Indeed. Why is there that one over here? I like how that crate is now basically floating, because I don't exist. I could push this off my head, so I want to push it off my head. Oh, maybe I do, and then I can get the box on the button that somehow helps me get through that space. I'm just going to have to assume that that's true. So instead of that, I want... Ooh, I can't do it now. Back to where we were. Go this way. No. Go back, let you drop on my head. I'm going to push you this way, like this. Ah! Okay, it does exist, but if I slide in there, it didn't exist to get pushed. Oh my gosh, these mechanics. These mechanics are nuts. Okay, but you're going there. We're going this way. And you... Oh yeah, because now... Wait, well, it's not like I'm sliding under that. Somehow that being gone helps me. How? Oh, can I get onto it? No. No. How does that help me? I'm not obscuring anything. I'm not like hiding anything. Wait. I don't understand. Why couldn't I have just done that earlier? Oh. Interesting. So the real reason I can't... Oh my gosh. The real reason I can't go through these gates is because... Well, yeah, because I can't see the floor. But I can see the floor from here because of the thing moved. Like I can see the side of the floor. What? That's nuts. Okay. This is really cool.
Jan would act antagonistically. New members asking questions about the music and trying to understand the hobby of creating it came face to face with a prominent figure telling them not to bother, that trying was a waste of time.
Okay, so a bunch of things that are all going to move when that box is on that switch. Oh dear. Okay. So I presume I can hide it in various ways. Really? Or I can hide something. Can I get onto you? Not easily. Hold on, before I did that, was there something else I could do? So that's connected to there. That's... I'm looking at the top two platforms and seeing where they try and connect. Like in theory, I could get on, if I could get on top of that, I could do something. But then that would lift up as soon as one of these buttons is pressed. But obviously this is about obscuring things, so what the heck am I doing? Now the box is gone, of course. Is that a good thing? Wait, the box came back. Okay, it still exists. I'm just occupying the same space as it. Sure. Sure thing. That's fine. Hey, I can get up here now. Is that useful? Well, for later it would be. That lifts that up. Hold on. What's my goal right now? Press 3 buttons. Eventually that crate does want to be on there, so I can get to the exit. But for now, I guess the crate's going to help me somehow get to these. So getting to that one is easy, because you can just press it and I can press this one. Now getting to the other one, well, you only really line up there or there-ish. But here, you don't really line up in any useful way, except if the crates were still there. But I'd have to get on the crate still. So hold on, if you're there, then yes, the crate lines up. But okay, so let me go through you, which I can do somehow, can't I? By just doing this, yes. Pop out the other side, and the crate still exists. Then I can get on here. Okay, press this. So one has been pressed. Then can I just go into the other one? Is that the whole trick? That might be the whole thing. You can go on there now. Wait, no, because I do need you to come back. Wait, I can go there. That's the thing. But can I go there? I need some way of obscuring you again. I need to... Okay, which I can do here. You're obscured. Go through. The crate is back. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I want to be there. Yep. Okay.
Fitch grew increasingly concerned. For as long as Fitch had known Jan, he'd never seen him act this way. He reached out to Jan to ask if something was wrong. But Jan took the insinuation that something was wrong as an insult and reacted aggressively.
Yep. Also, I see what's going on here. I see what's going on in the story, and I see what's going on here. Well, maybe I don't see what's going on in the story. But I see that one here is going to lift up to here and hide this, which would make this go to there. Whereas right now it will go to that thing. But maybe that's fine for now, although I don't think I can go anywhere from that. So I feel like I do need to do something with this already. Wait, how? Oh, there's also a button here. There's no way I'm pressing that button right now. That's not how, puzzles don't do that. You don't just have a button there that you press and then you do the rest of the puzzle. Like, pressing this button is going to be part of doing the rest of the puzzle. Is there some way of hiding that in some other way, or there's got to be some interaction that happens during this process? But apparently not. It's not like I can hide the blue thing either. Maybe I am pressing this. I mean, maybe I am just pressing that. It seems unusual, but like it does hide the thing, and then I can go that way. I guess maybe it's just a tutorial button. Sure, okay. I bet there's going to be some reason why I want to do this. Ooh, okay. There's going to be some reason I want to do that, I think. But for now... So we need to press 2 more. And Crate needs to get here. And I need to get there, to that yellow thing. What's going to connect to that at all? Oh, well, this thing's going to go across. Right, but you're in the way. Could I just hide you? So I guess it's interesting. When I moved across, when it was hidden, the blue thing actually was gone for a second, but I guess if the blue thing's moving, it keeps going, even if it gets hidden during the process. Does that mean that my theory about like making an infinite loop couldn't work? Maybe. And I still exist the whole time anyway, because I'm like visible over the top of that cube. Okay, so I think I want to hide this and get this one to move that way so I can get to that other switch there. It's going to involve using these boxes. I don't know if that's okay. Maybe that's okay. I'm not seeing anything else interesting that can happen here. Well, you could go there. Is that useful? Or you can go here. I'm not sure what the difference is, if any. I think I want to get to those boxes. So is there some way to get back onto that blue thing? Well, no, there is not. No, there is not. Wait, but then that makes that a one-way trip, which it can't be. So I need to get there. Well, it's not a one-way trip because I'd be on the blue box, of course. So yeah. So okay, so I need to ride that blue box all the way across. Now the trouble is, I can't get onto this platform. Oh, yes I can. Okay. So we're positioning this such that it hides that middle blue box. That's what we're doing. So then we get back on here. Do this. Okay, that's fine. Press U. Back here, push you along, and then we're done. Alright. I think that was like mostly just passing the level. Authority.
Jan continued to flood the server with noise. Fitch spent more and more time watching the chat room, trying to keep it from falling apart. Exhausted and confused, he found himself speaking to Jan less as a friend and more as a figure of authority. Finally, he stopped mincing his words completely and directly pointed out the discomfort Jan was causing.
It's definitely reminded me of some familiar situations in my life. Okay. 2 crates. 1 and 2. So we need to press 2 buttons. There's one up there that needs to be pressed, but then also this needs to be pressed. But that's our elevator up and down. So we're going to be hiding this in some way, but also getting up there. Although even if we get up there, how are we getting from that to those? Oh, wait, there's that thing there as well. Wait, we can get up there like this. Okay. But we would still need, like, how do I actually, whoa, okay. That's there. Oh. So the issue is getting back down. Interesting. The issue is actually getting back down because that'll be up there. So I want to be able to lift that, go across. Wait, why do I want to lift it? Well, it's going to get lifted because I'm going to press that button. But if I press that button, I can't get back out of there. And there is a 1, so that will go up. I can't hide that button. How's that going to work? Is there some way to... Oh, I think I see. We're just going to hide you so you don't exist, so you can't go up in the first place. I think that's what we're doing. That's why these are positioned as they are, so that I can put you on this after orienting the right way around. Oh no, doesn't work. Wait, we don't want you to go up. Yeah, we just want to do that. Okay, so then we get on this thing. Then we can do this, go here. As long as we keep it in this orientation, it won't go up because it doesn't exist. But I do now need to switch, but maybe that's fine. It is fine. Cool. Neat. Then you two go on there. And we're done. I love these mechanics. This is great. Only
One day,
forwards.
Jan left the server and didn't come back.
Okay, we're gonna push forwards here. I was just thinking about the story for a second. I don't know. There's like it's easy to kind of think like, oh, well, they're like a trivial thing. It's a servers. It's just an online community or whatever. It's important to these people. So, yeah. Anyway. Although, like, personally, I do try and avoid putting too much attachment onto, like, online communities, specifically because, well, I mean, there's probably multiple reasons, but one major reason is that a lot of them are built on, like, proprietary systems. So you don't want your, like, entire social life and, like, emotional foundation to be built on something that's owned by an organization that probably won't exist in, like, 10 years. That's my philosophy, at least. But that's not to trivialize the actual relationships that people form on these platforms. So I can see that I can like zigzag across these things, but there's got to be more going on to this puzzle. Something to do with hiding. Oh, can we hide those? Oh, we can hide those. Cute. Okay, I'm going to find out how that's relevant by getting there first, I think. So we're doing this, I think, and then that, and then... maybe not that. I guess. Slide in there. That actually might be useful. I don't think that's useful. Okay. Maybe we just go here then. That's a 1 now. How far can I get? Oh, does the number, maybe the number doesn't go down if it's hidden. Let's find that out. Okay. So that was 10. Oh, the number doesn't go down. Okay, cool. So you want to do as much as possible while not reducing. So if I do this, which feels like the most obvious thing to do, they're probably going to end up going down more than they would otherwise. So I'm going to have to like alternate between these two, I think. Oh, that's cool. I'm going to have to sacrifice some of the numbers, I guess. So you're at 5 now, so I really want to be making my way this way as much as I can. Although, hold on. Can't I get onto you? I can. Maybe that's still fine. I'm not sure I have a good way of mathing this out. Both at 4. Does that pillar connect? It does go a little bit along. They're both at once. If either of them's visible, which they will be, they have a problem. Okay, so we have to... I suppose you could math this out, but it's probably going to be easier to just push my way there, I guess. Maybe. Because like basically I can do 10 steps with it like this and 11 steps with it like this. And maybe I can just go the whole way like that. I doubt it. You can go quite far. You can go really far like that. So as long as I can cut out a little bit, we're fine. So, okay, so if I just get there like this. Now the problem is this pillar requires me to be in this status to do anything with it. Do they all? No. The next pillar does not. So maybe if I focus on using the pillars that are only useful... No, actually the second pillar also requires that, but not in that status. Like, surely this is still better, because it gets me all the way here. With just 2 losses. On both of them, 4 losses, I guess. Six losses. Yeah, this is just doing the wrong thing for sure. I think. Oh, they're both at 1. Yes, there's no more moves I can do. So maybe it truly is better to just not get onto this at all. I've got to use some of them at some point to do something. Ugh. How was I just doing that? I don't know. That surely can't be good. A good way of doing that. I've lost so much already. Okay, what? What's a good way of thinking about this? Again, I've got basically... If I can get here in 21 moves, as long as I'm never doing this, but I definitely will be showing both of them at some points, right? It's going to happen because I have to use some of these pillars, which all... Ooh, I've not noticed that pillar being useful. Oh, okay, there to there is useful. Sure, I'll get rid of 2 there and 2 there. In fact, I wonder if that's 1, 2, 3, well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20, 21. I think that might be one step away, like basically just not using anything else. So do this. Oh, except don't go all the way there. I will have to do some rotations, so I can't get rid of all of them. I get it down to 2, I think, or maybe 3 is safer. So we can get a U here, then U here. Yeah, we're 1 away. As expected. Okay, cool. So now if I can just save a little bit more. U from there to there. Although then I skip that one out. No, I don't think I want that. Although, yeah, I don't think I want you. Do I want you? So basically, if I were to go here directly, this is a good way of doing it, is you go from there to there. So that's 2 steps instead of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 4 steps instead of 6. So I saved 2 by doing that one. Yeah, okay, so we have to figure out like how much I can save from each one. And this first one I can save enough from. So hide the 11 for now. And it goes from there. Okay, hide 11 for now. Get on this one. Let's hide 11 again. Well, we have to get off this as well. Here. But then we're going to hide the what's now a 9. Get this down to 3. Then this one. That was almost good. I just needed to do the one on the left less than the other one. Yeah, okay. Which maybe I can do. So earlier on, I was doing this. So I got you down to 3, so we'll leave you at 4 instead. I think that'll be fine, maybe. Hopefully. Oh. I landed back down there, okay. Uh-oh. Well, that's gonna be a thing. Have we done that before? I don't think we've done that before. Yeah, makes sense. That's the first floor I hit. Okay. Oh, hold on. But I can still... Yeah, at this point, I can still hide them. Yeah, that's what I'm missing. There we go. Yay! We were done. Cool puzzle. Complete set 5. And this is 7 out of 7. What do you mean? Why are you 7 out of 7? We don't know. I'm back at the exit. And of course, another area is going to open up. Should we see what the next mechanic is? There's so many secret puzzles around. It's going to involve using all these like weird mechanics we've discovered along the way. It's kind of terrifying. Is it this one? I think so. And then is there one that way? Oh, that's just the first area. Okay, so this might be the last area that's branching off from the central hub zone. Maybe. Let's find out what it is. Gravity. Is it what we've just discovered? I think it totally is.
John
Yes.
was not just gone from the server.
It is.
He seemed to have entirely dropped off the face of the planet. He'd wiped any presence he ever had on the internet. His accounts, his past messages, and even all of the music he'd ever published. Only a dormant messaging account remained.
So we're clearly pushing these off here. We've got to figure out how to do that. Of course. Let's just see, like, so this will land on this, presumably. Yes. But then another one would also just go back on top of that box, right? It wouldn't go down to this. So that's what I'm wondering about, is how do I get down to that bit? I can see it here. I think that's my only way of pushing stuff off, though. If 3 things are pressed, that 3 goes up, which is curious. Wait, only 3 need to be pressed. Okay, no, 3 more need to be pressed. Yes, the number actually updates. So I can see how this one would get hit as well. But then these two. How? Oh. Well, no, that one I can see. Oh, that one will work as well. Yeah, I see. Although, won't the box just not exist? Or does it continue to exist while it falls? Maybe it does. Okay, so, yeah, same thing. Let's just try this. Yeah, that lands on there. Okay, so I guess while it's falling, it continues to exist. So I'm just going to loop around a bit. Let's do the other one. So it's that one. Yeah, okay. I think I'd prefer the mechanics if it disappeared. And then I had to like turn around and it kept falling afterwards or something. That could be the way it works, right? It feels like it would be slightly more consistent with the rest of the mechanics. Okay, now we do it from this side. The two easier ones, like that. And then that one. Cool.
Fitch was taken completely by surprise. His and Jan's first album was gone.
Oh, I see.
The creation
Including that
that
music.
started it all could no longer be found.
Okay, so... Oh, I guess I can fall. But I'm going to land on there, of course. I saw that coming. As I was about to fall, I was like, yep, I'm going to land there. I see what the issue is. Okay, so we need to press the button, and it's going to... We're basically just hiding that corner piece, right? Although, hold on, so here... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool.
A complicated mixture of emotions washed over Fitch.
Similar here.
Confusion by Jan's abrupt departure, grief at the death of their magnum opus, regret for his own short-sightedness and lack of preservation. He blasted Jan with questions, but no responses came through. Jan was nowhere to be found.
So in this case, I'm going to land on top of the box, right? Yep, it's the next floor down. So, how do I not have a floor to land on? It might be from one of these other angles. Like here, I'm going to land there. But if I stacked two boxes on top of each other there, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't still be a surface. They would be a surface, but I'd be behind them, I think. So two boxes. Yeah, the plan is two boxes on top of each other, and then put them here. Because I'm behind that black cube. Like, I'm not going to fall onto those boxes, I'm going to fall down there. Oh. But down there's not fine. Oh, but I can do the same thing from other angles, right? No, because the black cube. Here, if they were down, if they were here, it's hard to visualize them. There and there. Well, that wouldn't do anything for me because I'm landing here. So just put them here. So that would be there and then there. But I'd be here. I think I would land on them in that case. Let's test it out. But I think based on what I visualize... Oh gosh, that was weird. If I do this... Yeah, I'm totally going to land on that. Yep. Makes sense that I would. So, how do we get rid of a corner? Like, this one felt pretty good, except I land on that. Wait, is it? Oh, it's different on the other side. Wait, landing on there is fine. Okay. That's what I'm missing. It's not different on the other side, it's just totally fine on this side. I was like, I don't want to land on those side bits. Yes, I do, because they line up with the thing. Okay. Cool. All right, this is an interesting mechanic, and there's been a whole bunch of interesting mechanics lately. There's obviously going to be a lot more puzzles in this game. Like, look, I'm like only like half done with... Oh, it's always half. 10 out of 20, 10 out of 20, 9 out of 18, 8 out of 16, 10 out of 20. Interesting. So if you do all of the base puzzles... Well, didn't I do a bonus puzzle in the starting area? Wait, what does the 1 out of 7 here? I don't know how the numbers work. How do numbers work? I don't know. Anyway, cool. Next time we'll stick with... I think 8 out of 16 is the starting area, but I definitely did a bonus thing. Oh, maybe that's what this one... Maybe that's what this one is down here. The bonus puzzle I did. Because that was like bonus overworld? Not really, I don't think so. Anyway, we'll probably figure it out as we keep going, but ooh, I can climb up here. I can die. See you next time, and we'll go wherever this takes us. I guess climbing up this tree. Cool. See you then. Goodbye.